Test, test. All right, we are back live. Had emergency reload. What is that noise? Is it that airplane? I kept hearing that airplane make no... I swear that airplane's making noise over there. We're okay. We are back. What is up, everybody? Welcome in to another bonus stream today. We're doing the 404 Titan. Now, I just got the 414 Titan installed, or not Titan, the Chancellor rather, the 414 Chancellor from FlySimware, but I haven't had time to bind it and relearn how to fly it. So we're going to do the 404 today, which I still really like this airplane. It's the default airplane here in 2024. I believe Kern did this one. But we're going to fly this one today, and then maybe tomorrow we'll do the 414. Definitely a little bit more updated version of the 404 Titan, a little bit faster, a little bit more capable. It's got winglets and all that extra juice on there. So I'm excited for this one. We're taking this up to Kern Valley, Lima 05. Look at that 737 or something up there flying. Must have been on the departure there out of LA. So we're going to be taking this up to Lima 05, Kern Valley. I believe that's supposed to be a King Air, but it's in a 190. So we have the Ghost 190 following us as last time. Now, one other thing that just happened, and it's driving me nuts, is the views, I guess, are not as bugged as I thought. So I was having that view bug issue again, but I think I've got it fixed. I think it's a little out of wonk, but I think I've got it back working right now. So back in the airplane here, let's go ahead and do ourselves a nice little pre-flight before we head up to Lima 05. Now, this modeling is great, though. I mean, look at this. Kernado, I know is Kernado, but man. What network? We're on Aveo Premium is the network we're on. We're on the Aveo Premium network, my friend. So here we go. We'll do a little walk around here of our exterior, our Cessna 404. Let me make sure. I hope the flight controls... we'll have to check once we get back inside. Can we see them moving up there? No, I can't see my flight controls moving. That's interesting. We'll have to double check our bindings. But we'll come around the tail, make sure everything looks good. Yeah, the Kern modeling is great, Nabil. It really is. And the sounds on this one aren't terrible. They definitely aren't Boris AudioWorks sounds, but they're not terrible. You can even open the wing lockers here and take a peek inside, make sure those are all free. Nothing in there unless you have it accounted for. I remember when I flew Navajos and Chieftains, the wing locker stuff, if people would always forget to latch them, they'd open up, so they pretty much prohibited us from putting anything in the wing lockers. But all right, quick little pre-flight. We'll pull these pitot tubes off, and let's hop in. Let's see if we can we open this door? So that's like the pilot access door when it's a freight variant. So let me go under the wing here. Oh, excuse me, crouch down. I think if I pop this, oh, I can't pop these doors. Maybe, oh, there we go. There we go. We'll hop inside. Wonderful. Now, does it close up? It should close up. It did. All right. Let me make sure the sim sounds are up. We got to do a little bit of a flight plan filing here, and we'll load it into our GPS as well. But let's come down here. We'll get our left main, a right main. That's going to annoy me. Why is that doing that? It keeps going to outside view. All right, everything seems to be bound, though. All right, cool. I'm going to hide the yoke for now. Let's go idle forward cutoff. We'll also bring up our... oh, that's not the one we want to see. That's the one we want. We'll bring up our controls cam. We'll leave that on pretty much for the duration of the flight. I was sitting right seat on 402 once, and the nose cargo door opened right after takeoff. Oh, my gosh. I bet that was fun. Nice to see you, Mickey G. Hope you're doing well, my man. All right, we got masters on. We'll get our magnetos on. We'll put our fuel pumps on. We will do a shot of prime to the left. Meant to go to the right. Do a shot of prime to the right. We'll do this. And that should be good enough. Don't want to flood it. Close that. We'll get the nav light. We'll get the anti-collision light, which is basically our beacon light for start. We're going to start them up, and then we'll program our avionics. So we'll go ahead and open this window. Clear prop. And let's see if I can cross hand this here. Don't tell me I'm going to start getting that view bug. Let's run this up to 1,000 RPM. And then bring the mixture back about halfway. 1,000 RPM, that checks. All right, we got a good start on number 2. Let's go ahead and quick shot of prime. The click spots are reversed on the left side here. We'll do this. All right, match the throttle position. Run that up, should both be at 1,000 RPM. A little bit off, bring both mixtures back, about halfway. Beautiful. All right. With our engine started, I can hear that other guy out there too. Let's go ahead and close up these doors here, these windows. Man, why is I feel like I had this last time we flew this airplane where the views were kind of jacked up. I don't know if that's a airplane problem or a sim problem. Let's get the avionics bus on. Should be charging. Our Garmin's going to power up here. We'll power up our transponder. Let's go ahead and set ourselves a flight plan. We're departing MYF, and we're going to Lima 05, and our route of flight is going to be, let me pull it up here real quick. .404, 414, 441. They are generally the same, yeah. As far as the sim is concerned, the 414 is definitely a much more complete add-on, which we are going to fly. I think we're going to fly it tomorrow. All right, so after Ocean, we're going to do... I got to remember how to do this. I thought there was a way to add a airway on that. How did I do that before? Ocean, we'll go SLI, Seal Beach, we'll add that, and then after Seal Beach, it's another airway to Lima Hotel Sierra, Lake Hughes. We'll add that waypoint. All right, now info. How did I thought we could do airways on this thing. Can we not do airways? There we go. After Seal Beach, it's going to be airway Victor 459 to LHS. Airway Victor 459. LHS, where is it? Why is it not in there? It's not in there. Gosh. All right, well, how about I'll X that out. After Ocean, insert waypoint after airway. This has got to be Victor 23. What? Hold on. I'm going to try this again because I want this in the box. Facility airway. I guess it won't let me do it. So screw it. We'll just do it this way. SLI and then LHS. I don't know why I can't put it in the reason I want to put it in the EFB is because then you could just send it to the Garmin. So we'll add those three like that, and then we'll send that route to the Avionics. We'll load that in there. There we go. We'll let that come to life. That looks good. We do have an auto ATC squawk of 2404, so we'll squawk 2404. 2404. We're on altitude. We'll hit the enter down here. Does this thing work? I don't even think that panel works. All right, we're waiting for that to come up to speed. Hit our GPS position. Let's get our CTAF for Montgomery Field, which is where we are. Montgomery Field CTAF is 119er decimal 2. 119.2. Push to talk. It won't pick up. That's fine. Alright, there's our flight plan. We're in the box. Let me actually pull this one up too. Pull up our navigraph for this one. Radio check, CTAF.
6x6.
Unexpected error. What's that all about? No charts? Alright, screw it. I guess we're going no charts. Montgomery traffic, November 357 Bravo Sierra. We're going to taxi runway 33, Montgomery. Alright, we're going to run over there and do a little run up. Let's get our taxi light on. See, that's going to drive me nuts. It's like the view is always defaulting back to where I leave it, where I left. But see, my other views are bound alright. I don't know. Don't know what's going on with that view situation. Try not to hit this guy here. Flight sim guy, good afternoon. Alright, so that's got to be that guy. We're going to 2-3, I guess. I don't know why I can't get my charts up. Let me close that. Why can't I get Navigraph charts? Alright, we're taxing 28 left. Don't mind him. We'll look out the window here. Is the sim super quiet? I'll turn it up for y'all. That's 10 and 2/8, so we need to go. This is an improper hold shoreline. This is actually a run. This is actually a taxiway. So we're gonna taxi down here. Nice static display. No, that's a model mismatch. I don't have whatever it is he's trying to make, and I don't know why it defaults to the 190. My GA traffic is a little jacked up in this sim. I actually should have those off right now. Make our way out here. Iveo Premium. We can take the small runway on the left. We'll take the left runway. Got our T's up. I'm actually excited for this. I want to see what Kern Valley looks like.
November 404, Tango Foxtrot, following everybody else out to GA Ram.
So this is 10 28 left. We'll take 10 left here. This should be fine. Or we go full. Let's go full length. Big runway? Nah, we'll just do our run up right here. We'll do a run up right here. Don't mind the taxi lights, they wouldn't be there. Alright, we'll go ahead and sit it here. Run it full forward. Lucas, I gotta figure out how to get my piston Duke back on this PC. We're looking for about 18 inches. 18 inches of manifold. Cycle the propeller. 1. 2. That's cool. You could actually see the watch the props. Number 1. We got 3 cycles on number 1. Let's go ahead and cycle number 2. Let's see if we can see any. That's pretty good. You don't want to let it go all the way to feather. Just want to drop it down. Try to keep it right above 1,000 RPM. Since it's cold, we do 3 cycles. Bring it back down. 1800. We do a mag check. Now you could do 2 at a time if you have hands. There's a drop. Bring it back. Number 2, the right engine comes down a little bit, about 100 RPM. All right, mags are working on both. That checks. We could also check the static source or vacuum pressure. We're out there, vacuum pressure gauge. There it is. Oh, that's oxygen. Where's the vacuum? Is it hidden over here? I don't know what the vacuum pressure gauge is. Well, we'll trust it's good. All right, come back down to 1,000. Montgomery traffic, Cessna 357 Bravo Sierra going to depart runway 28 to the left to the north. Montgomery traffic. All right, run up complete. Let's go ahead and turn on all of our lights. We'll go ahead and turn that on. We will extend that one. Not the anti-ISD, I still stay off. Avionics stall, heat could stay off for right now. All of our lights are on. All right. Gosh, this view is gonna... What's the default? Is it Shift U? For default view? I don't know why my main pilot view is not saving. Does anybody have that issue? I didn't have that issue at all when I was testing it, and now it seems to be an issue. All right. Let's go. You have that all the time, True Blue? Is it only in this airplane? All right, we are squawking 2404. We're on altitude. I'm gonna get my heading bug set up here. I'm gonna do a Magic Barrel ref update as well. It happens to you too, Mickey? All right, well, I guess it's not nothing I can fix. That's a terrible lineup. We'll hold it right about there. Straight out departure. We'll be GPS nav once we get airborne, but we're going to hand fly it for a little bit. We'll set the trim. We got a force feedback yoke going. We don't need the weather radar. We already made our radio call. Let's go. Nice and easy on the power. Here we go. A little forward pressure on the yoke. We don't need any flaps. Trims are set for takeoff. Yoga. Airspeed alive. About 80 knots. We start to rotate there. Positive rate. Gear up. Pitching for blue line. Pitching for blue line. 110. Fly width. Ooh, it's choppy out here. Dang. I have the turbulence profile on this Bruner. I can feel the turbulence. I'll do about 120 now on the climb. Through 1,000 feet. Start a slight right turn. There's nobody online that we'd have to worry about talking to right now, so we're okay with that. I'm gonna turn the sim back down. That's pretty loud, isn't it? It's loud for me. We'll do a nice high-speed climb out. Let's go for, what was that, 140 in the climb? 140 in the climb. Let's go ahead and bring our manifold pressures back just a little bit. Let's go 30. Prop is just off the red line there. What's that, about 2,100 RPM? You can see props are just in the green off the red. Trimming it out. Clear the message. That means we're in airspace. But like I said, there's nobody online right now. We don't need to be talking to anybody. That's not turbulence. It's 2024 trying to stay connected to the cloud. Jeez. I think I have aileron roll trim. Do I have aileron roll trim bound? I feel like I do on accident here. There we go. This airplane, actually, once you trim it out, man, it flies pretty good. I love the GA stuff in 24. Y'all know that by now. All right, let's go ahead and retract our landing lights. That'll give us a little extra juice here. You can see those get sucked in. Take a look at our flight plan. We'll take it up the coastline here. Rejoin our course.
Montgomery traffic, Mooney.
Mooney?
404 Tango Foxtrot, land 265.
Who's got a Mooney? Let's go direct Oceanside, direct enter. Man, I gotta find my way around the Garmin. What's the direct track is 326 on the course line. So we'll set 326. Direct Oceanside. We'll go back to 122.8. What Mooney is he flying? Is there a Mooney in X-Plane? Alright, we're up on 22.8, 140 on the speed. Passing 5,000 feet. We'll go ahead and begin the leaning process. We'll go ahead and just bring him back here about half inch or so to get us started at a 5,000. Ooh, looks like we've got a bit of a crosswind. Let's see, what is our ground track? 326. Might be interesting. Take a look at the winds. We're going up to 10,000 feet. This is the Brunner CLS yoke. This is the CLS Mark II, is it? I know Brunner has two versions of yokes. They have a really long one, and then they have the shorter version. This is the shorter version of the Brunner yokes. I always forget which one it is. LA Towers online, but we're going to remain clear of LA Towers airspace. We are in the class Bravo, but we're clear of the tower airspace. 140 in the climb out, looking good. Now, my other question is, I was looking for this earlier. There's no altitude select window in this airplane, is there? So you almost just level it off and then hit altitude hold, which is old school. All right, because I don't see an altitude select window. I think we used to use like this right here. I used to use the ADF to like remind me what altitude we're going to, because we didn't really use it all that much. Let's get back on our course line, 140 through 7,000 feet. We'll go ahead and do another half inch of lean there on the mixtures. Once we get up to our cruise altitude, we're going to be cruising over at 10,000 feet, so we won't be going up super high. But once we get to 10,000 feet, we'll begin our actual leaning procedures. Oh, maybe a little bit too much to the right. I like that engine view though, man. Doesn't that engine look so good? That looks pretty dang good. I'm getting the pop. I'm getting the prop juice itch again. You know, where I just want to fly props all stream every day. Which is unfortunate because no one likes to watch those streams. But that is looking, that view right there. Looks pretty good. I got to figure out how to get my piston Duke working. I think I might just have to re-buy it. Well, because I never bought it. It was, you know, Black Square was kind enough to hand it to me pre-release. But it's on my old PC. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to buy the piston Duke and see if I can't get it to work here in 2024. But do I have to have 2020 working? That's my only concern because I don't have 2020 Duke installed. So do I have to install it to 2020 and then copy it over? True Blue says, as someone trying to get their PPL, I'd watch props all the time. I mean, I love it, dude. I just feel like it's so much more rewarding when you do a prop stream. You're more hands-on all the time. Lucas says, no, 2024, just 2024 worked for me. Okay, cool. So just install it like you would just in normal, right, Lucas? I'll give that a shot, man, because I think this might be the week of twin pistons. Because I did just get the... I keep going the wrong way with the dang roll trim. Now I don't know if I'm centered or not. Where's the... There we go. Ah. That's going to be super annoying. Need a yaw dampener. Nah, I don't need a yaw dampener. I just need to get my rudder trim working. Or aileron trim. When's the last time you flew a twin piston in real life? A long time ago, man. Over 10 years ago. A long time ago. Nope, we're not in career mode. We're just having a fun flight tonight. We're going up to Lima 05, which is a famous airport we have not seen yet in 2024. So I'm excited to see what it looks like. 322 on the course. Now we just redirect enter, entered it. Here comes 10,000 feet, so I'm going to go ahead and push the level off. We'll trim it out. And then we will get the autopilot engaged. I'm going to go ahead and bring my flight director on, put it in heading mode for right now. Working my trim in there. I'm going to let the speed build up and then we'll set power. So one thing you want to do when you're flying, especially, you know, this airplane is powerful, but the naturally aspirated pistons and stuff, especially like the 310, level off, and you could keep your climb power in there, accelerate, and then set your cruise power. Because then you can, you know, if you come back and speed a little bit, that's just a little bit more efficient than, you know, bringing your power all the way back just to level off and then having to set power. So leave your climb power in there, get some speed up, and then set your cruise power. So right here, I think we're pretty much trimmed out. I'm going to go ahead and engage. We got heading. Let's go ahead and engage autopilot is on. Altitude hold is on. We'll try nav mode. I don't know if nav mode's going to hunt. You'll see here. The yoke is going to go ahead and start doing its thing. So we're flight director. Autopilot, nav 1, altitude hold. Seems to be looking good. Ryan R., this is a 404, so it is a one model prior to the 414, which is what we're going to fly tomorrow. So now for setting our cruise power, we're actually going to, I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to stay cooking on this one. Let's set Friday power was 24, I think. But it's a slightly smaller engine, so we'll go 24. Now, if you look at the prop, now this is interesting here. I don't know if this is a gauge thing, but the twins that I flew, the Navajos and stuff, you didn't have that yellow arc there between, what is that, 2150 and 1900. So it's almost like they don't want you in this zone, which I find is strange. I don't know if that's maybe just I have to dig into the manual, but I'm going to work these prop backs. Nice quiet cruise. We'll set 1900. Actually, I'll tell you what, let's set 1800. 1800 is set, and now for our mixture, we're going to lean this sucker out. I'm going to lean for peak EGT. So as we lean, I'm going to be monitoring the EGT gauges here. Now there's multiple ways to lean. There's also fancy gauges that help you lean. I'm just going to show you the quickest and most efficient way we lean the engine here. I'm going to start working these mixtures back. You're going to see the EGTs increase, in theory, and then you'll start to see the EGTs decrease. So right now we're at like 410. They're going up, they're going up, they're going up. Look at those EGT needles. I'll zoom in on it. We're looking at these needles right over here. Wow, see they're going way up there. At 10,000 feet, we may temp them out. So what we'll do then is we'll run them forward for about 450. At this altitude, instead of getting too hot trying to find the pink, or the peak, we're going to set 450 EGT, which is going to give us a climb or a fuel flow in the climb there, just about 22. Well, let's try to sync them up here so we've got an equal fuel burn as well. You want your needles together. Fuel burn is equal here. Now, this is the reason we didn't actually peak these out. I'm unsure of the modeling, how detailed it is, number one. But number two, if you're these high performance engines, when you're doing a low level cruise like this at 10,000 feet, you can possibly lean them out past of where the optimal cruise is. So you'll typically, if you look at your POH, you'll have, a 10,000 foot cruise, you can do this fuel flow or this, and the peak or lean a peak will be X'd out. So we're going to set a 450 EGT, which is, we're still pushing them pretty good here at 24 inches at 1800 RPM, but everything is in the green. We'll monitor our cylinder head temps and make sure those, and our oil temps as well, obviously, was monitoring those. But we'll monitor those, make sure they stay in the green. At 10,000 feet, though, we aren't quite taking full advantage of what this engine is capable of, but it is good enough for now. Our ground speed 173, so we probably got a little bit of a headwind. I mean, we are going northbound, so we're leveled off at 10,000 feet. The taxi light is bound on. Oh no. Oh no. I just shut everything off. Hold on. My keyboard bindings are not set. You gotta be kidding me. Why are we not getting any? Oh, the fuel selectors. What? Good night. Okay. Don't hit that button again. Aim for the bushes. Alright. We'll reset, get our mixers back up there a little bit more. Props are up full power, reset our, hopefully our flight plan will come back. Get back up to 10,000 feet, goodness. That was a dual engine failure. Apparently that switch on my Bravo, we're just gonna leave the lights on. That switch on my Bravo shuts everything off, so we're not gonna press that switch again. Up we go. Back to 10,000. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. I come back from the store. The first thing I see is fitting with the fuel controls. Yeah. Don't know why that switch is bound to shut everything off, but it is. I hope we're going to be able to get into Lima 05 today. Now our flight plan is all jacked up here. Let's go ahead and reset this. There's 10,000 feet. Let's go flight plan. Let's go direct to SLI, direct to enter. Back to our flight plan page. Nav 1, 303 direct track, so let's come a little bit to the left. Just got everything settled. And that happens. It's alright. Is it bound to quick start turn off? I think it is, Daniel. I think it is. Alright, let's get back down to 10,000 feet. Let's do a Magic Barrel ref update while we're at it. Never a dull moment with this. Let's bring our flight directors back down. Let's put it in nav mode. And I'll get down to 10,000. We'll re-engage it here. I like the blanked out windows flying on the cargo variant. It's pretty cool. I remember seeing other freight operators when I was flying Navajos. They'd be flying the 414s, 404s, and it would look just like that. They blocked those windows are all, they got those panels in there. Or it's just boxes really is what it is. They got all the freight in there. All right, up to 10K, pretty much in trim right now. That's the good thing. We had just trimmed everything out for 10,000, so we didn't, as long as you don't touch anything, You're pretty much okay. All right, let's re-engage the autopilot. Autopilot's back on. Nav mode engaged. Altitude hold mode engaged. Okay. Well, now at least we know what we're looking for on our power settings. So we're going to set 24. We're going to bring these back. 18. And 450 peak EG, or 450 EGT is what we're looking for. Ooh, and then lunch has arrived, so stand by. Let me set this. Perfect. Nope, a little too much. All right. Now we're cooking with gas. All right. Hold on, run. Be right back. You have control. Don't touch anything, Gus.
Like 150, I think.
Bueller? Bueller? What happened? Gus, what did you do to my airplane? This is not... Listen, I'm trying to just get some lunch here. What happened there? So, I've noticed something happening. My monitor goes black, like it's trying to go into sleep mode. We are not going to be able to complete this flight, are we? I should have Alt F4'd from the get-go. Alright. Alright, thanks, hon. Autopilot nav, altitude hold. It's almost like my monitor has like a new sleep mode or something. And when it does that, everything gets jacked up. No, she was laughing. She was laughing. I looked over. She brought me lunch. I looked over, and then she's like, "Is that normal?" And the freaking airplane's rolling over 45 degrees. Okay, we're 100 feet low. I don't care at this point. Everything is set. Our engines are still running. I don't know what that was all about. Why are we flying props again? We're still on Iveo Premium, so that's good. Oh, that's a pretty juicy view right there, I tell you what. Alright. Now we can just sit back and... Actually, I kind of like that view, right? Like that. Right seat view here in the prop. Now we can eat lunch. Alright. Why your plane ain't trimmed properly? Yeah, I have a guess that had something to do with my force profile. I'm using my old Duke profile, and the piston Duke profile for force feedback is great in 2020. We've got it pretty much nailed in, but for 2024, all of my Brunner profiles in CLS to Sim, they do funky things, and I don't know why, other than it's just 24 being a different sim. So again, that's why I don't. Yes, I have the Brunner and I enjoy it, but I just can't recommend it in good faith because I have too many issues with CLS to Sim. I have too many issues with it. We'll get some jazz on here. We'll turn the sim down a little bit. Tray tables out. 21 miles to Seal Beach. That's a pretty cool view right there. Miss V1 to the rescue indeed. She brought some coffee. Hold on, let me get it. Oh, she left her coffee here. Oh, no, she didn't. That was just an extra cup. All right. Am I using current time? I am using everything current right now, Gus. Let's check. I'm live. Yeah, live and live. Real time, real weather right now. Don't mind me while I eat my lunch. Matt B, that's a good question. Does anybody know if heavy cargo is available in career mode? Talking about the Saab. So, Yeah, does anybody have SOB cargo missions? Because I want to know. I want to know if there's any SOB missions. Because I would buy the SOB for career mode. How long have I been flying commercially for? Well, in the airlines, so I've been flying 121 since, I don't know, we did a remake of the stream. When was it? We flew the E190. I want to say it was 2010. No, that can't be. It's 2025. That's 15 years? 15? No way. It hadn't been 15 years, has it? Dang, I'm getting old. I don't know, 10, 15 years, somewhere in there. I took my logbook, and we did my first 121 flight recreation on E170 US Airways. Did a stream on that, but that's just call it 10 years. I feel like I've been saying 10 years for the last few years, so it might actually be more than that. That's crazy. Everyone asks me, how's it going to be fine? 10 years, 10 years. 5 years later, 10 years. No, I'm not ancient, Steve. So who y'all got tonight? Notre Dame? I'll be pulling for the Irish tonight. I'm so tired of Ohio State. Started on the ramp in 97. I feel you on the edge. Hey, Matt B. Nice, man. When I was an instructor, actually, when I was a student, there was a guy, really cool guy, drawing a blank on his name right now, doesn't matter, but he was a ramper for US Airways. And that was like, I mean, I was like, man, I want to be a ramper. And I tried to become a ramper, but I mean, it was actually, it was more competitive than definitely what it is now. But he was a ramp guy for US Airways, and it was crazy. It was like kind of a full circle moment. So he became an instructor. I was a student. I think he sat in for me a couple times, like as an instructor. Fast forward, like 10 years, just keep calling it 10 years. He never wanted to be airline pilot. He wanted to just do CFI stuff on the side and work the ramp. Well, about 10 years later, full circle moment, guess who's on the headset in the tug? And it was that guy. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool full circle moment. He was like one of the most senior ground crew guys there was for US Airways. 2 years as a member, still loving your content. Mr. McDoo, appreciate you, man. 2 years in, 2 more years to go, Mr. McDoo. I put $5 on the Irish. That way I make 50 if they win. Not right. That's very possible. Very possible I bumped my yoke. All I'm saying is that the Bills have one job. They better get it done next week. Yeah, I don't think so, dude. It's gonna be a tough one for me because I gotta vote. I gotta bet against the Bills because Bills Mafia is here, and but I don't want the Chiefs to win either. So I'm gonna be in a tough spot. It's a pretty cool looking airplane. I was hoping we'd see a little bit more scenery today. Guess not. Jets fans should never root for Bills. I know. That's why I can't. I'm gonna have to try to bet Bills Mafia on the refs game. Romero. What's up, man? Hope you enjoyed us using the refs to win. Yeah. We all saw. We all saw it. You sure did use the refs to your advantage, that's for sure. Let's go to a cool view here. Almost done with my lunch. It's kind of hard to do juice and eat lunch at the same time. Romario, whoever wins this next game is my prediction to win the Super Bowl. So whether the Bills win or the Chiefs win, I think that's who's winning the Super Bowl, man. I don't think NFC, I don't think, no matter who wins the NFC round matchup, I don't think they can beat the Bills or Chiefs. My wife took all the napkins. Wasn't nice. Uh-oh. Lucas Bunkton in the house. What's going on, man? How you doing, dude? Thanks for the 2 AIs. Appreciate you. Total Cargo Ops. Lucas, I haven't forgotten, man. I actually downloaded delivery on the 7.2, but the 7.2 is now broken in 2024. It's broken now. It was working, but now it's broken. Bomb tapping. I'd like to see Jaden Daniels do it. I'd like to see Jaden Daniels take the Super Bowl. I guess chips aren't a good thing to eat on my microphone, are they? I'm trying to keep my mic muted. Got the pork carnita sandwich. So good. Good stuff. Three-peat. Dude, every time I hear the three-peat chant, I throw up in my mouth a little bit. Groom Lake. Going back to Groom Lake. We could. Hey, there's a little airport I got to look up here as soon as I'm done with this sandwich. There's an airport I flew over a couple times on this last trip, and I really want to see. It's. I think I actually wrote it down. You and me both, Steven. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon, though. All right. Done with that. Try not to get grease all over my yoke. All right. I don't have any napkins, though. It's unfortunate. Got to use a sock. Hit the like button if you ever used your sock to wipe your hands before. All right, how are we looking up here? What is so this view is like it's doing weird things. don't understand this weird thing. 49 miles from LHS, and then it's Lima 05 after that. So let's, I'll tell you what, let's go here. Let's ident the facility. Lima 05. For some reason I can't type in there. I'm actually excited to try that 414 tomorrow because much more functional. Lima 05. So now we go cursor. Why can't I select it? There it is. Direct enter. 106 miles. We're going to go direct 2 right now. New direct track 342. We'll set 342. Spin the heading bug around. 100 miles out. We're going to have to take a look at our planning for this as well. Oh, look, that's good. Looks like it's getting... I love the weather in Microsoft. Get away from the ocean. Looks like it's going to break up. Be VFR out there. Nobody online, so we can cut across all the airspace here and not have to worry about anything. I figured, I knew AJ was going to say something. Still, my offer still stands. Hit the like button. Lucas, thanks for the 10. Hey, Iceman, appreciate you. Jokes aside, I already flew on the Grob G103 on the back seat, though. My instructor said until I lose 22 pounds, he won't fly with me. Gym, sauna, and swimming like crazy. That's why I was missing for a while. Hey, Lucas. The Grob G103. What is that? Is that a glider? What is that airplane? You can Google it. Thanks for the 20 or 10 hey ice, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, that's the glider, right? Yeah. Very cool, man. Well, hey, look. If you want to lose weight quick, have you heard of intermittent fasting? I would try that. And this, I'd actually recommend this for anybody that just wants to mix up their diet. It's one of the only things that's worked for me. Sometimes you get out of control, football season, donut season, live a sedentary lifestyle, to just reset yourself, man. Only eat for a window of like 1 to, ideally you want to not eat, or you only want to eat in a window that's 6 hours long, so 1 to 7. But if you can shrink that down to 4 hours, even better. So just when you wake up in the morning, drink water. Don't eat any food. Have a glass of coffee or a cup of coffee if that's your thing, tea, whatever it is. It's going to be challenging the first couple days, and you're not going to be able to go straight to 1 o'clock without eating. I mean, you may have to start at okay, don't eat anything till 11 or 12 and try to push it out. But I tell you what, if once you get to that target window, 2 days, by the third day of not eating until a certain time, you won't even be hungry anymore in the morning. You won't be hungry. Your body will adjust. And it's a quick way to kind of trim that water weight down. I actually feel better when I fast. I feel like I have better energy. That's how I typically try to do. That's what I just restarted this week. After Christmas and everything, I just gets all. It's hard to stay active, and it's hard to eat right all the time throughout the holidays. So that's what I start out, man. And I tell you what. If you can throw a workout onto that, on top of it, fast, go work out, and then eat at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, dude, you'll be shedding pounds you'll lose. Well, everybody's body's different, but I mean, I've lost 8 pounds legitimately in a week. Cut that water weight, the bloating goes down, and you just feel better, or at least I did. I've tried numerous different workout programs and things, and I like to lift. I haven't been too good about it right now after we moved back, but that diet, man. Ozempic works well. Oh, jeez. Doing intermittent fat has me a lot more productive in the morning too. Yeah, absolutely, Nabil. Yeah, it really does. I'm a firm believer in it, man. Because I've seen all the new trends and do this or do keto or carnivore or this or that, and those are all fine. And like I said, everybody's body's different, so everybody's body reacts differently. But I'll tell you from my own personal experience, my body never really cared about anything else, and I don't like being restricted on what I can eat. That's the other thing. So when you're intermittent fasting, if you're doing it right, as long as you don't just eat ice cream and brownies during your eating window, eat whatever you want. Eat whatever you want for 4 hours, 6 hours, and then shut it off. You shut it off, take a shot of apple cider vinegar before you go to bed, man. Mexican tap water does work. That is true. The Ozempic commercials yesterday didn't get, yeah, dude, it's wild, man. I always think, I don't know if I'm the only one that thinks about this, but like, you ever seen I Am Legend with Will Smith? And they have like this miracle cure to cancer, and then everyone turns to zombies. Like, sometimes I think that way about like, what if Ozempic is like, there's some crazy side effect that we don't know about yet? The more you work out, you can eat more. That's true. That's true, guys. Yeah, especially if you're working out 3, 4, 5 days a week. But people also think, I also confuse working out with crazy hard workouts. Dude, if you just go for a 30-minute walk every day, or start with 15 minutes, go for a walk around your block every day, 15 minutes, then do 30 minutes. If you can just walk every day, just a little bit, less than an hour, you don't have to walk for an hour, just go walk around for 30 minutes. You'll be impressed at what it does to your body. We still can't talk about the V1 clot shot. No, we can't talk about that. Oh, this is actually kind of a cool view. Through the roof. I don't know why. Fabio, what's going on, man? Welcome in, dude. Hey, V1, did you CFI to build your hours? Yes, Chris, I did CFI for a while. Flight instructor. And then after that, I went and flew freight. Well, I flew citation on the side in the right seat first, and then I needed turbine PIC time, so then I went and flew freight, and then I flew corporate, and then I was like, nah, going to airlines, man. Do you know you have so much people doing TRT, Ozempic, you need medical data of the real world to track the unknown long-term side effects? Yeah, true. True. They're saying Ozempic might shrink your heart? Really? Safe and effective, Force Raptor. Lucas, thanks for 5. Hey guys, I'll post my landing later on Discord. My instructor said but he's a great guy. He tells me exactly what I need to know. That's good, man. That's good. Cut all the BS out. As long as you can have those honest conversations with each other and you like the way he teaches, that's good. 28 minutes till the airport. We'll have to pull some weather here. Something from the, I think it's going to be VFR. We're going to have to just see what the winds are doing. They should be out of the north. This is your jam, Mickey G? Oh, it is your jam. Yeah, looking like you. This is your jam. Was I talking over it? Should I restart it just for you? I mean, it's a pretty good song. I'll go halfway back. It's a vibe. This song is a vibe. This is Mickey G's song right here. Andy B, what's going on, man? No Barry Seal ops. We're getting our feet wet again with the 414, 404. It's gonna be a twin Cessna week. We'll probably do some BS logistics tomorrow night, though. Song name is "Looking Like You" by Tape Machines. I'm in CFI training right now. You never think how difficult it is to put what you know into words? Yes. Chris, you'll never know your stuff better than when you have to teach it. They're like, because to understand, like when you're going through as a student pilot and I understand crosswind landings. With the wind from the right, I got to do right aileron, left rudder. Decrab, cool. When you're an instructor, you got to explain why. Why do you use the right aileron? What happens to the left aileron? What's happening with the drag? What's happening with your drift over the track? Like all the stuff. And it goes, that's just a simple example. But yeah, you know what I'm talking about, I'm sure. But when you have to teach something, you have to know it at a level deeper than what you are teaching it to be an effective instructor. Teaching is the best way to learn. Absolutely right. when I was in my CFI, when I was learning to be CFI, I would teach my girlfriends. That's probably why none of them stuck around very long. Like, we'd come back from hanging out and be like, "Hey, all right, let's. Hey, I gotta practice a lesson plan. I'm gonna pretend you're my student. Pretend you're my student, and I'm gonna teach you aerodynamics. I'll never forget. I taught this one girl, or I attempted to teach this one girl aerodynamics. Needless to say, we're not together." Weird role play. No, it's you gotta do it, man. You gotta teach it. Even if you're teaching nobody, you know, you've got to verbally process what you want to teach. I was an EOD school instructor for 4 years. Dude, how do you teach that? How do you teach explosive ordnance disposal? Like, hey, cut this wire or this wire. If you don't do it right, it goes boom. And it may change. End of class. Like, how do you teach that? That's one hell of a thing to teach, man. Boombala, boombala. FOI was the most boring to get through. Yeah, FOI is, FOI is gross. We have our methods. I'm sure you do, BombTech. I'm sure you do. Appreciate your service, man. Freaking EOD tech. That's freaking wild, man. Blackbird Controls dropping the 10 gifted memberships. Mr. Blackbird, good to see you, my friend. Hope you're having a wonderful Monday. 10 gifted subs from the Blackbird Controls himself. Well, unfortunately, I don't have any Blackbird Controls on here right now, but if I did, they'd be on. They'd be even better. But if you haven't checked them out, make sure you check out Blackbird Controls. I think he just got. You just started releasing they're out for sale right now, the flap levers, right? Flap levers, spoiler detent. Yo, if y'all have the Bravo throttle quadrant, I watched a video from Blackbird. Let me see if I can. How far are we to start top of descent? We got 24 minutes. Okay, we got some time. Hold on, I gotta show y'all this. I gotta show y'all something because I've never seen anything like this on a Bravo mod. Let me a second. This song is kind of a vibe too.
Alright, finally got this working.
Let me see if I can show this. Alright, Blackbird Controls. This is the 737 quadrant right here, and this is the spoiler lever. So if you have a Honeycomb Bravo and you fly the 737 or the 777, because he's got those out now too, you gotta go get yourself a pair of Honeycomb Bravo levers if this is your quadrant. Now, if you do that, you need to get yourself the spoiler and flap add-on. Check this thing out, man. So there's a, what is it, like up detent, arm detent, flight detent. Look at that. How sweet is that? All right. Go check out Blackbird Controls. You will not be disappointed. I promise you. Promise you. Portland is my jam and it's copyrighted free. Who? What's that, Zippy? Were we listening to that? Vega, thanks for the 19 months. Prop streams never fail to entertain. My man, glad you're enjoying them. Dude, I like them. Dude, I love prop stream. When we just get to sit here. This is, y'all complain that you never get any podcasts. This is essentially podcast. Oh, this is a song I used in the video edit. What is this doing out here? This song's pretty. This is a BombTech song right here. This is what BombTech's listening to when he's teaching EOD. Blackbird Controls, appreciate you, man. $5 super chat says your new 727 full control setup is in the Blackboard Discord. That's the unit going to you. I have 2 more lining up, hopefully tracking number by Friday. Oh my goodness. I am pumped for that. Blackbird Controls, man, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I cannot wait to take a look at that. And I'm sure it's going to be absolutely awesome, as always. All your stuff has been absolutely awesome, man. So thank you for the support. Can't wait to show that here on the channel, man. Very sweet. Look at that nice little haze in the background there, too. V1 Simulations brought to you by Blackbird Controls. Listen, when I try something that is like, I gotta have it, I'll tell you about it. And Blackbird Controls, when I tried his 727 levers, that was it. That's all I needed to know, man. I've bought countless, maybe not countless, I bought at least a dozen. Gosh, I keep showing the wrong freaking cam. I bought probably a dozen different add-ons for the Bravo, man. Because I think, and I'm not a Honeycomb Bravo sponsored channel by any means. Matter of fact, I have other throttle sponsors such as Throttletek, which I also think is great. But it's different markets, different price points, different customers, different target audiences. So the Honeycomb Bravo is by far the most adaptable, versatile throttle quadrant you can buy on the market. There's a ton of stuff that make it versatile on Etsy and online, but a lot of them are just, they're overpriced for what you pay for. Like they just aren't it. But Blackbird Controls, when I tried his 727, the 737, it's like, yeah, this is it. This is what I purchased all those other add-ons hoping that they would be. So, return to the rock metal playlist. You guys want a rock metal playlist? I mean, I do. I do like rock music. We listen to Queen heading from the calls in Iraq. Nice. Can't play any Queen on here. We get slapped by the old YouTubes. I've been over this. What are we flying over right now? I feel like I've been over this exact area. Where are we? What is this? CL46, Quail Lake, Sky Park. Touch up high. General WMJ Fox. Yeah, we're just northwest of Palmdale. There's traffic there going into Lima 05 as well. There we go. Now we got Lima 05 on there. We need other add-ons from Blackbird, like 320. He's got a whole list of plans he's making. Can't play any Iron Maiden either. Metallica can't play live on the net because of themselves. Yeah. What's the other one that... There's a couple that, like, if YouTube hears, like, 2 seconds of it, it's gone. Like, strike instantly. And I want to say it was, I think it was Guns N' Roses. Just insta-ban. Let me see what other rock songs that I have that I liked. I have 2 tracks here. That's... There you go. This is more my speed for music, Steven? Figured. I pictured you more of a corn guy. Alright, 51 miles out, 18 minutes. We know the drill at Lima 05. We're going to descend in over the water. Actually, we got to join up at the lake. Yeah, we're going to join up in the valley. We're going to have to offset just a little bit. We'll go up the valley here, straight into Lima 05. Let's juice it up a little bit more here. Let's get a baro update. Reset the altitude hold right here. Run up that manifold 26. See, I started listening to rock music. I want to start going faster. They say cars are... they strike channels that do covers? Really? Huh. You might not be a WWE fan, but what drives me nuts about their games is the block wrestler entrance music if you're streaming. Oh, really? There's some proving grounds down there, like some racetrack, some Audi test center or something. Wow, look at the wind farm. Landman? Any landmanners in chat? If you haven't seen it already, I recommend the TV series Landman as much as I recommend Blackbird Controls. So if you are looking for something to kill time with, Amazon Prime TV, Landman. It's a VAG proving ground. I don't know if you're joking with me. America F, yeah. Happy Inauguration Day, V1. Happy Inauguration Day, Jeff L. Happy Inauguration, my man. Landman is a Texas soap opera. That's just something jealous Canadians say. Finished Landman last night, Mickey G? Yeah, so here's the thing. I was up to episode 7. I think there's, what, a 10 or 11? I was up to 7, and then my wife wanted to start watching it. I'm like, well, you can't just start watching it. So I started all the way from the beginning with her, watching all 7 of them up to 7 again. So then tonight, we're going to watch it, well, after the game, if I'm still awake. Watch the other one. Volkswagen Audi Group. Oh, so like BM World AmSim. BM World AmSim doing that? I mean, that is cool looking. Look at those windmills down there. It is Martin Luther King Day. Water's in the house. Uh-oh. I started watching Band of Brothers last night. Oh, yeah. It's a good one. It's not a little too hard for my vibe right now. A little too hard for my vibe. Look at that. Oh, my scenery is so blurry. I don't like 2024. 2024 is so mid. Should fly in through the valley from the west. Yeah, Felix, that's what we're going to do. As soon as we get up here... Actually, we might need to start cutting over now. Not quite yet. We're going to take it... actually, we might... Yeah, we do now. Let's engage heading mode. We're going to break off. That's not heading. It is heading. My heading set. Flares out. Yeah, we're going to come in through the valley up here. Yeah, we got to make sure the valley is clear. Where's Fly Navy when you need them? I forget. Do I have terrain mode on this? I think I do. I thought we did. Maybe not. After this song, we got to get to work. I think it's right up here. Can we get a stream setup video? You're pretty much looking at it, man. Yeah, it'd be a lot of blinking lights on that wind farm. Absolutely. I can't get 2024 to work for me. None of the click spots to enter or pre-flight the plane work. All controls unresponsive no matter what I bind. Great for a controls manufacturer, right? Whoa, Blackbird, that's a new one. All controls unresponsive? That is bizarre, man. I do know all of the axes don't show in settings. I don't know about the buttons, though. That's... I'm assuming you already tried to reinstall, install, but... Alright. Rock and roll party's over. What is that? Are we getting turbulence now? We're losing an engine. What's happening here? Alright, let's take it up the valley. Right through here. Let's go ahead and engage. How are we going to do this here? What's the best way? I don't have... Take altitude hold off. Down. See, the thing is, something with the keys are jacked up in this airplane, man. Something with the keys are jacked up, and it's so frustrating. Alright, autopilot's off. We're going to hand fly it up into the valley here. We're going to start descending. Magic Barrel Ref is on. It's updated. Got a little cheat map here. We got to cut this guy off. I don't know who that, if that's someone on our flight plan. I don't think it is. We're going to cut up in through here. It's basically going to be about a 350 heading-ish. We'll descend down to about 8,500. And then we'll re-engage. It's clear, Gus. Trust me, bro. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure, Gus. It's clear. I crashed flying into Big Bear. The wind was too wicked for the Cessna Skyhawk. Uh-oh. Oh, the chop is starting already. Oh, yeah. I wonder what the winds are up here. Anybody get a Kern Valley weather report? We'll take it down here another 500 feet, and then we'll re-engage. As we descend, just bump those mixtures in ever so slightly. You need to call FlightNav to get a proper light chop report. Re-engage here a little bit low. Guess we'll take it down to 8,000. We're entering downdraft. We'll level at 8. I think the winds are coming over that ridge up in front of us and starting to rock us. This is the 404, actually. This is the Cessna 404 Titan. The autopilot just clicked off. Oh, you know what it might be? I might have a double binding for autopilot disconnect and external view. You know it? Let me try this. Yeah, that's what it is. My external view is my autopilot disconnect. That's because my other... So this is another thing that bothers me about my Bruner. My, there's like a little axis knob thing over here with the switch. It just stopped working. I came into the office one day, and the switch does not work. This is what I used to always use to go to outside view. It's not there. So I set this one to outside view, but that also is autopilot disconnect, which that would explain our loss of control earlier. Yep, double binding indeed. It's alright though. This is just a warm-up. Tomorrow, with the 414 that we're going to fly, much more hardcore. You can definitely damage the aircraft. You got to make sure you baby the engines properly, which I do like a lot. The only thing that turned me away from the Flight Simulator 414 was the lack of persistent service-based failures. it lost a little bit of soul for me, when, you know, because it's every time you hop in it, it's a new airplane, to my understanding. So it's a great airplane, but
10 miles landing north, Kern Valley.
all right. Wait, did you say you're only 10 miles out?
10 miles.
Dang, what are you in?
Turbine Duke.
Oh, that's why. All right, we're coming up the valley now. Let's see, we can't catch up to him here a little bit.
Funny how you told me to fly the Duke.
I know. Let's go Friday power, pretty much 29 inches. A little more fuel on there as we descend. I don't know if we can beat it. That might be him right there. I don't know if we can beat him though. He's in a turbine Duke. He's probably doing 240 right now. Whatever the VMO on the Duke is. He's probably doing it. Did I miss a crash? Nope. Fernando, to answer your question though, this is the 404. I believe Kernado is the maker of the model. Kernado and Azobo together. So this is a default airplane in Microsoft 2024. This is the 404 type. Now tomorrow we will be in the 414, which is from Fly Simware. Yes, Kyle, I do have the 310. I tell you what, after we land, if I have time, what time is it? 4:30? Oh, geez, what time is kickoff, Jack? We gotta go. I gotta go home. What time's kickoff? 5:30, right? Oh wait, no. Tonight's national championship is 7:30. We might have time. I want to do Kyle Lewis. If I have time, I want to do a lap in the pattern here in Kern Valley just with the 310, just to see, because I have it installed. I checked it. Everything's in there. I'll just do a quick and dirty bind of the yoke. That might be an airplane we got to throw on the list. Boss just called. He about to call it for the snow tomorrow. Uh-oh. We're getting snow tomorrow? Nice. We're done getting snow where we are. I know South Texas is getting some freezing rain stuff, but man, we had a foot of snow up where I live, and it was awesome. I loved it. But I would not love it if I had to deal with it every day.
The 1 mile final landing north, Kern Valley.
1 mile, yeah. Let me know what the winds are doing down there. All right, Kern Valley, let's get a runway 17 and 35. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to set my CDI to 350. I'm going to put it in VLO because we're not tracking anything. So I have a runway reference here now on my CDI of 350. We're going right up the valley. Kern Valley is going to be just on the other side of this lake. We'll keep trickling down here on our descent. 3 inches tomorrow with a low of 15 degrees. No thank you. It's like 20s right now. Texas, where I'm at, we're not getting it's been below freezing since yesterday, and it's not supposed to get above freezing until I think Wednesday, which is unfortunate because I gotta get my boat prepped for a tournament on Saturday. Rand Duxbury, yes, this is Kern Valley in Southern California. This is our classic Kern Valley. We have not, to my knowledge,
Kern Valley winds, you got a due crosswind about 12 knots, similar to 3022.
Copy that, thanks. We've flown into Kern Valley several times in 2020. We have not flown into it yet in 2024, though. This will be my first experience. Low of 9, negative 9 in Iowa? No, thank you. A negative 9. No, thank you. Man, we're getting a nice updraft right here as we go over this ridge. Hope you're all having a great day. Just curious, does anyone know when BSL is flying next? I'm working, don't want to miss it. No patience for this. Check back tomorrow right about this time. I think we'll be... I haven't decided if we're going to do a 414 in the daytime and then do Barry Seal in the evening, but we will do a PC-12 Barry Seal flight tomorrow for sure, probably around this time. Man, we're getting absolutely walloped here. Let's go ahead and bring this in. Start bringing our manifolds back. 2 inches at a time. Supposed to do all that stage cooling. I should have turned up the T-Lod for this. I turned my T-Lod down for that 380 stream. Minus 23 degrees Celsius in London, Ontario. That's another nope. The Lake Hughes VOR V1, thanks for letting me see home again. It's Tehachapi. That's right. Flag up. Thanks, man. Today's lowest temp will be minus 31 C. That's just not even... Like, why? Why do you live there? I would not live where it's minus 31. That does not sound enjoyable by any stretch of the imagination. There is nothing that would keep me living somewhere where it's minus 31. Let's bring back another couple inches. Kern Valley traffic, November 357 Bravo Sierra, type Cessna 404. We're 7 miles south, straight in, runway 35, Kern Valley. It took forever for the tow plane to get 4,000 feet, about 1,500 feet above field. Oh yeah, well you're in the opposite, right? You're in the summertime down there, Lucas. Yep. Towing gliders, man. Is this a 3-bladed propeller thing? Is that why they got this yellow arc here? I'm gonna run the props up into the green, help slow us down a little bit here. I'm trying not to just bring the manifold to idle. It's frowned upon. Going back to 22 inches. Mixture up a little bit more. See our UGTs are up there pretty hot. So let's run those mixtures up. Oh, we need a flight recorder. Pac-Man, thank you for the $10 super chat, man. Really appreciate you. Says, Happy New Year, V1 fam. Haven't caught a live in a while, but trying to keep up on the replays. Enter winter ops on the horizon. Oh, who you got? ND or OC? Well, I'm pulling for ND, man. The whole channel is named Go Irish in the Discord. So, appreciate the $10 super chat, man. Very kind of you. Oh man, we are way too fast for this.
Kern Valley traffic, November 25 Bravo, Whiskey Bay, changing 35.
What's the gear speed on this? Oh, we're gonna have to go around. We are way too fast. We're gonna do an overhead. Yeah, we can't make this work. Gear's coming up. We can't make that. We're too fast. We'll do an overhead break. Thanks again, Pac-Man. Appreciate you. Winter ops. We should do some since it's been pretty wintry. I'll keep it in the back of my mind, my friend. Maybe we'll have some winter ops. Airbus winter ops. A lot of trees here in 2024. A lot of trees on this version of the airport. The runway's not too short though. It is gusty though. All right, let's take it up. Is that like a waterfall? Surely that's not there in real life. As we stall spin. We're going to have to make a right turn back around. We'll keep it nice and tight here. We'll go about, try to get 4,000. We can't quite do it. We are getting rocked. Let's make a tight right turn. Get back over the lake. All right, we'll hold it here about 4,000 feet. We're not flying passengers, so we can do a steep turn here in the box canyon. We'll go back out and set up for a left downwind. Is there not a gear horn warning mute? I don't believe there is. Maintain this right here. We'll come back and try it again. Kern Valley traffic, November 357 Bravo Sierra. We're on a basically a left extended downwind for 35 Kern Valley. Sir, the pattern is full. That indeed. How's my flight director still on? That's peculiar. Power off 180. Put the gear down. Alright, let's try this. Recording is on. Jet you ever make. Too soon, Lucas, too soon. Now this is a look at that wind ripping us, pushing us over here. This is how you get a stall spin. So just stay coordinated. Watch that speed. We're trickling down. Look at that airspeed bobbling around. I really like the modeling of the gauges look really good in this airplane. Like they're really three-dimensional. We're gonna take it around this little moundy mountain here. Jeez. All right. Mixture props, throttles, pumps, landing lights. 100 knots, runways in sight. Mixture's coming up. Speed a little bit slow there. I don't want to get really below 100 knots. Maybe we do. I don't know. What do we like to fly here? It seems like she's happy at 90 knots. Seems a little bit slow for this. Man, it is always exciting coming in here. Always. Oh, we just collapsed that frickin' main just about. Oh my gosh. Get back on the center line. We got close, Vodka, but we didn't drag it in the dirt. We got close. Good night. That was almost Barry Seal's level of shenanigans there. We're gonna have to look at that replay. That was a stiff crosswind. All right. Making me work. Tell you what, let's just take it here in the dirt. There you have it. Left the batteries on. Look at that. I mean, is there anything over here we need to check out real quick? I haven't been to this Kern Valley. I feel like we should go look at the stream, see if there's any fish. This guy's got DirecTV? This guy's got DirecTV down here. How far is the river? I should probably shut the battery off real quick. Hold on. I want to see the river real quick. Clear left. Look at that windsock straight out. They need to do some tree trimming around here. The land was incomplete. Your gear was out of bounds. No. The river's right over here, right? Let's go look at the river. This is Flix. I think this is Flix's Navo. See, now if he was flying in the proper sim of 2024, we could see his character get out of the airplane. We can go fishing. See, I need Flix to get in 2024 if he's going to fly along. Nice airplane there. Excuse me. Let's see if we can't find the river. Oh, these are collidable? Hand propping a Seneca? That's scary. All right, hold on. Where's the river? I thought it was right here. We're going to watch the replay. Hang on. Because can't you see fish? I saw somebody post a picture in like one of the Facebook groups about they were looking for a snow leopard for 2 days in Flight Sim, and they finally found a snow leopard. Like, what kind of animals are we going to find out here? We're going to do an African safari. That's what we have to do. We have to do an African safari in 2024. All right. This is far. I'm out of shape. Like, he does look like he's out of shape. He's trying. I'm cramping. I got a cramp. All right. Oh my gosh, that river's so far away. Well, we're this far. We might as well go. We've gone this far. We might as well see. I can see it down there. So this is where I'm committed. I'm too stubborn. I've gone this far. We have to see. Yeah, African Safari and the DC-3, Diabetic Lad. Because doesn't the mod work in the DC-3? Or you mean the PMDG DC-6? That's far away for V1 cardio, 100%. Whoa. What happens if you walk out in it? Oh, I'm walking on water. Jesus mode. Are there any fish? I thought you could see fish. I'm uninstalling. Adobo Jesus. That's funny. Well, I'm a little disappointed. We can't see any fish in the river. That is crazy, though. Wait, are my eyes playing tricks on me? I thought I saw fish. I thought I saw fish. My eyes might be playing tricks on me. Dude, that'd make you sick. You stare at that? Hold on, I'm curious. Let me load the replay from right here real quick. Watch this. Oh, my yoke is moving. Hold on. I think we're too far south though to see it. Hold on. I thought we could see it. No, I think we're too far. All right, back to the airplane. Oh, jeez. All right, there we go. Now we're back in replay mode. Check for ticks. Look at that. Look at that crosswind, though. It's definitely a stiff crosswind. Is that crab angle? Butter. What we need to do is we need to walk to that cliff right there and see what happens if you walk off the cliff for testing purposes. There's like rapids and stuff up here. Where we walked is kind of the Lane River. Here's our turn in the canyon. Out to the lake, turn in final, resume. Put the gear handle down. Oh, we need power in the airplane. We gotta turn these on. There we go. Once we turn these on, then it'll show everything. Let's see how we did. Gus says we're out in the dirt. I don't think we're in the dirt. We're close, but I don't think we're in the dirt. Yep. Disconnected from premium. Disconnected from premium Iveo, confirmed. We need to revisit that airport in 2020 in Colombia where we had the PC-12, where we were in the PC-12. We got intercepted by Fly Navy, and we crashed the PC-12 just about. Remember we went off into the dirt? We got to find that airport again. Look at this. Yeah, I should not have gone full flaps here. I think this would have been more of a intermediate flap landing. I didn't realize how strong that crosswind was. I tried to get the aileron in there and I just crunched it on. Oh my gosh, what a terrible landing that was. Yeah, we're not in the dirt. We stayed off the center line though for a while. That was pretty ugly. Hold on. Alright, hold on. I gotta do this. Oh. Hold on. Resume replay. Stop replay. Here we go. Whoa! Hold on. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Mickey G, where you can hear like the prop governor just go ring. All right, replay's on. Let's watch this. Where's the airplane? I can hear it. Oh, there it is. It hadn't finished downloading from the cloud. Alright, so let's go to the landing. That's weird. In this airplane, I can't walk around and replay like we can in others. That's weird. Where's the touchdown? Come on. I guess we can't. What? No, this replay is super mid. I'm done with you. I don't know why, like the airplane is like lost in the cloud until we get over the numbers, essentially. Jurassic Park 3 scene. The King Air, where they're at Isla Sorna? Yeah. Oh, well, that's super lame. Yeah, it doesn't show the, well, it's out of focus. Screw it. I've tried. I'm done with you. You're dead to me. Alright. That's it for this one. That's alright. We got to see the 404. We'll be in a much better prop tomorrow. And/or we'll be doing Barry Seal Ops tomorrow, which is always more exciting. So, all right, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go catch the national championship game tonight. Go Irish. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure what time we're going live tomorrow. I think we'll probably do some semblance of an Airbus tomorrow. I'm not sure if we're gonna be back in the Neo or maybe a 319. We'll see. All right. Thank you all for the support. Thank you, Lucas. Thank you, Pac-Man. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you all for the super chats, the bank angle checks, hanging out with me this evening. I will catch you all tomorrow. Stay safe. Stay healthy. I'm V1. Soup. Oof, gosh, that was so bad. That was ugly. Not in the dirt, though, Gus. Ruh-roh.